Time you go to buy a new light bulb, you might be confused by all the choices available, and that's because a new federal law went into effect just this week.
That's right. 100-watt incandescent bulbs can no longer be made, and there are more changes ahead. News 4 consumer reporter Linda Baquero is here to explain what this means for you. Hey, Linda.
Hi, Sheba and Tom. Right here are two bulbs, and they look the same, right? Inside, though, they are very different. This one, a traditional 100-watt incandescent. This one, halogen. And starting this week, you will need to know the difference among all your light bulb choices.
Let there be light, but a different light. Say bye-bye to the 100-watt incandescent bulb. As of last Sunday, a federal law says 100-watt light bulbs must be up to 30% more energy efficient. That means 100-watt incandescents can no longer be made since they use more energy creating heat than light. Next year, 75-watt incandescent bulbs will be eliminated, and then in 2014, no more new 40 and 60-watt incandescents. And even though Congress prevented funding to enforce the measure, the law is still in effect.
There will be no light bulb police coming to your home to check whether you're using the 100-watt or not. But when the bulb burns out eventually, you'll have to go to the store and replace it, and that's when consumers will be faced with the three choices.
Cathy Choi is president at bulb maker Bulbrite, headquartered in Monaco, New Jersey. She showed us the three options consumers now have.
The first one, which is the closest to what they're used to, is the halogen incandescent. And so a 72-watt bulb will replace a 100-watt bulb.
So how does a 72-watt bulb replace a 100-watt one? Well, it sounds confusing, but think of it this way. Forget focusing on watts and think of another word, lumens. The law also mandates new labeling, much like the nutrition label on foods. You'll see the amount of lumens, or light, coming from a particular bulb, and the annual energy cost.
A 72-watt halogen bulb will probably average around $2.50 per bulb. Whereas an incandescent 100-watt was less than $1. But overall, in the life of the bulb, as well as your energy, your electric bill, they'll see an overall savings. So it's a win-win.
Compact fluorescent bulbs can cost up to $5 each. Light-emitting diodes, or LEDs, cost even more, up to $20 and $30, but they last a lot longer.
An LED can last up to 20 years, and a CFL is somewhere between 10 years and upwards, and incandescents and halogens last a little bit less than a year, so they're comparable in life.
Well, Choi tells me that so far there's been no unusual uptick in sales of 100-watt incandescents. Once current supplies do run out, though, they will no longer be available. Tom and Sheba, now you know.
Linda, I have a question for you. I have a lamp that won't take CFL or LED. Do I have to get rid of the lamp?
No. Actually, I was looking at the choices for you. This is the CFL that you're talking about. And actually, the halogen, if you look at the bottom, the halogen is about the same size as what would fit in an incandescent slot for you in your lamp. So you should be able to use a halogen. Just use the 72-watt one instead because of the changes in the law.
Can I have that one?
You can take it. In fact, I've got a couple. All right. Now, if you're having a problem with the product or with the service, get in touch with me and my consumer investigative team. Send an email to consumerhelp@NBC-UNY.com, or you can call me at 212-664-5607. I don't know if I'll get you any more free bulbs, but we'll try to get your problem solved.
Very helpful, Linda. I just went and bought a few light bulbs myself. I should have waited for your report, but I'll go home and check everything now. Thanks.
And that does it for this edition of News 4 New York at 5. Thank you so much for watching.
News 4 New York at 6 starts right now.